Record-ology.
Everybody, welcome back to Record-ology. Hope you're having a wonderful day wherever you are and whatever you are doing. Now, we've talked in the past about cereal box records. In fact, I have demonstrated a couple similar types. See, the Alf records aren't really cereal. They're Burger King, but they're the same idea, cardboard. This is a little bit closer. This is Life cereal. However, it's not a true cereal box record because it wasn't cut from the back of a cereal box, and that was a thing. This was a mail-away item, would be my guess, or it would be maybe in the box of cereal, one of the two. I got this for $3. Rock Music Mystery. What are they talking about? So let's take a look. I've only kind of sort of looked at this loosely. Wow, the white balance, right? Let's go ahead and try to cool it down a little bit there. I've only kind of looked at this loosely. I'm not 100% sure the story behind this. Well, focus. Okay, there we go. And still looking a little bit. Okay. It is true enough that it is a cereal record. Rock Music Mystery, one in a series of 3 great music mystery games. Play at 33 RPM on any turntable. If the record sticks to the spindle, meaning that it's not rotating correctly, enlarge, hold slightly, or place a coin over the record. And we've talked about that before. Some artwork on there. Artists of the day. How many can you identify? Is that Robert Plant down there in the bottom? I'm not a huge rock and roll person. I'm not. So on the back, obviously Quaker owns Life cereal. I think they still do. Here's how to play. One of three different records in the Life cereal's Rock Mystery Music game is in each it's in the box of cereal. Okay, so this was in the box of cereal. Play the record, listen to the music and the clues, then guess the titles to the 4 rock and roll hit songs. Identify the correct song titles by checking the selection boxes from the choices. Mail in your entry for a chance to win. Collect all 3 records. Enter as often as you like. And then all the legal stuff. This is 1986. So that's pretty cool. Typical construction of a disc like this. It's essentially like a really, really thin flexi disc adhered to a piece of paper, cardboard. More card stock than anything else. I don't know why. Some days the autofocus, you guys, is active and doing what it's supposed to, and the white balance is, doing the right thing, and then other days not so much. So you can see the modulation right there, and it's glossy because the whole thing is sort of coated in this super, super thin deal. So there we go. Put it on the LP3 here. It's definitely a small record on a large platter. You could put a coin on there. But this is a great excuse to use a record weight in my estimation. So I'm like, why not use the record weight? Let's go for it, right? Kind of ridiculous, I know, right? That's probably a 5-inch record, if I had to guess, maybe 6-inch record. And it sounds like there actually is copyright music on there. So we may not be able to demonstrate too much. Oops, let's not do that. When I have those moments, I'm thankful that I don't have like a super high-end cartridge on this machine. So, okay, here we go. Come on.
Welcome to Life Cereal's Rock Music Mystery. Listen to these clues, and then pick the right answer from the side panel.
My right channel is going nuts.
You could become one of over 75,000 winners. Hard rock singer-guitarist Joe Walsh has more than one claim to musical fame. In the mid-1970s, he joined the Eagles to perform on one of the all-time best-selling albums, Hotel California. He ran for president in 1979, promising free gas for everyone. Years before that, he achieved rock and roll stardom with a big hit single from his second solo album. Can you name it?
There's the copyright part, so I'm going to go ahead and turn that down and talk over it a little bit. And once the announcer comes back, I will turn it back up again.
The gigantic hit movie Beverly Beverly Hills Cop, broke all box office records and was supported by a solid gold soundtrack featuring songs by such artists as the Pointer Sisters and original Eagle Glenn Frey. Frey turned in a sizzling performance on this song. It was featured during the movie's opening scene and inspired a supercharged music video. Can you name it?
I'm using the omnidirectional mic, by the way, which is pointed at me and not the speakers, so you're just hearing the ambient sound in the room. Hopefully it's adequate.
British folk rocker Al Stewart entered the American spotlight in the mid-70s with a sound influenced by Bob Dylan. His first major worldwide hit was the title track taken from his great 1976 album. This song was a fantasy about a young traveler in a North African village and his chance meeting with a mysterious lady. What is the title of this song?
I'm starting to question whether or not I'm going to have enough room for this record to play through with the weight in there. I'm not sure. I hope I do.
Late 1960s, flower power and hippies were everywhere, and Woodstock was just around the corner. But there was also a tougher, more rebellious rock and roll sound at that time. And one of its leaders was the group Steppenwolf. They performed a song which is considered to be the first ever heavy metal record, and which was featured in the classic movie Easy Rider. Can you name this song?
Let me know down in the comments below if you guys have come across this record or if you have any others in the series. I guess there was 3 of them. I have just this one.
Answers on the side panel of the box, and you may be on your way to winning a prize in Life Serial's Rock Music Mystery. You may enter as often as you wish. However, each entry must be mailed separately. See official rules for details. Competition void where prohibited.
That's it. Cool. It's just when I play a record that is different than your average record, even a regular record, but especially stuff like this, flexi discs and cardboard records, I'm just thinking to myself, it truly demonstrates to me how amazing the medium is. The idea of a record, the idea that grooves can have, such a profound technology. I'm going to turn this. What in the world? That's the brightness, not the color temperature. There we go. It keeps wanting to go too warm on me. I just think it's amazing that there's sound. Yeah, I know it's not a high fidelity record, although it sounded pretty good to me. It sounded okay. You know what I mean? It's definitely, just to think that there's mechanical vibrations and movements that result in audio that is discernible not only, at a high level, but you can recognize songs, artists, voices, inflection, and multiple sounds at once. That also surprises me. The fact that you can hear different layers of sound simultaneously, all from one groove. It's just amazing to me. Amazing to me. All right, guys, that's going to do it for today. I hope you thought that was interesting. Thanks for putting up with white balance issues today. And I just appreciate you all. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Let me know down in the comments below if you've ever seen this before. If you remember this, I do not. This predates when I would have been, even starting on records by at least a couple of years. So anyway, that's going to do it for now, guys. Happy record hunting. We will see you tomorrow.